Hey, how are y'all?
Good. With you talk, there have been so many changes next to you and along the offensive line. Just how do you work through that as a group, and what issues has that presented just as far as continuity and everyone being on the same page?
I mean, obviously it's tough and it's not something you wish upon going into the season, but I think all the young guys have done such a great job stepping up and stepping into their role. And overnight you can't teach experience and you can't teach reps, but you can teach hard work and effort. And I think that's what we're instilling, and we're instilling fight. So at the end of the day, that's what we're going to hold our hat on, and that's what's going to win.
You were the young guy on this line, and now it seems like you're the veteran. At the same time, you morphed into more of a leader with this group on the offensive line.
Yeah, I think it's about just keeping a direction for the whole line to follow, lead by example, and just, I mean, I was in their shoes 2 years ago, so I know how it is. And looking up to an old guy, all it's about is having the confidence to fight, go out there, do your job, and trust in the man next to you.
This week in practice.
Connor, what's the transition like for y'all from Dak to Andy?
Can you repeat that?
The transition from Dak to Andy as an offensive lineman, what do you need to know about what they want differently, or does it change your game at all?
Most of the difference is just getting the snap count down and everything. But I mean, we have complete faith in Andy. He's done a great job stepping up, and I'm very confident in his ability.
Is the practice field all a little eerie for you? You know, no Tyron, no Travis, no Joe, no Zach, no Lyle. Is it kind of feel like a little, I don't know, like last man standing when you're out there this week?
I mean, obviously, we'd love to have those guys with us, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's about doing your job, doing your assignment, and doing the most you can to help your team win. And we have the right guys in right now that I feel like we can do our job.
Washington. What's impressing most about Tyler's ability to work in there pretty seamlessly so far?
Tyler's done a great job. He's a smart, eager kid, and he's taken it with without a doubt. I mean, he's done a great job stepping in. He does it. I mean, it's hard to be a center. Trav did such a great job and made it look easy, and Joe as well. But it's hard to be a center. And so for him to come in his first year and be able to control an offense the way he does, he's doing a great job at it.
Is he similar to Travis? I think goes back to mention the cargo shorts that they both wear.
Not just because they went to the same college, but yeah, they are kind of similar, and I think Tyler's going to have a great future ahead of him.
Washington's defensive line rotation consists of 5 first-rounders with the addition of Chase Young. What are some of the challenges that they're presenting to you guys on Sunday?
Yeah, they're obviously a great D line, and they hold the back of the defense. I mean, I think that's what they put their hat on, and it's all about going out and being able to execute our job and execute at a high level, and beat them with energy, and beat them with fight at the end of the day.
Connor, how do you think that you've played this season, and where do you think you've improved the most from your rookie year?
I think the game's definitely slowed down for me, but I mean, I'm just taking it a week at a time and looking ahead to the next week and just battling, fighting, continue to get better and grind and get better at, if it's one thing, then I'm getting better. So just continuing the process.
Connor, does it make sense for y'all when Zeke has a fumbling stretch like this of let's make sure that we're aware of where the ball is, if it comes loose, do what we can to recover it, or is that not something y'all focus on?
I mean, as an O-line, it's our job to do all we can, and so when we see somebody running down the field, we got to be able to go and cover them in case they do make a mistake or in case the ball does slip out. I mean, accidents happen, and so we just got to make sure to be there for them, cover our teammates, and then at the end of the day, help them up, help them back to the huddle, and we got to be the enforcers on the line in the game.
94, Daron Payne. What were your impressions of having faced him last year, and any takeaways that you take from that when you look at the film in preparation for this weekend?
I mean, he's a good player. He's a solid defensive tackle. They obviously, the interior guys hold their hat on a run stop, and so we got to be able to take that away from them and bring the game to them.
You played next to Tyron for a couple of years at least, and now you break in another left tackle. How quickly does that communication come with either Cam this week or whoever after having Brandon for a couple games as well.
Obviously, it takes time to build a relationship with the person you're playing next to on how they block, how they move. But at the end of the day, Cam's done a great job stepping in. And, I have complete faith in him. I think we're going to do a great job together, and I'm excited to see him go out and execute.
With all the injuries, have you gotten any more snaps that swing out the tackle in case of an emergency situation, or has it just all been at guard?
Not yet. I've been solely at guard right now.